What's up, everybody? This is George2D, Rabbit Hat Plays Somebody, and a special guest, ArchofAbyss. This is Infinite Nonsense. We're going to have our first guest today. Arch, say hi.
Hello there, everybody.
How's it going?
Now, Rabbit, explain to us what Infinite Nonsense is, because I have no flipping idea.
Infinite Nonsense is basically a game show-like thing where points are distributed by the host, and one of us three is probably going to be a winner for the next episode.
Probably.
I don't even. The host.
Yeah, I said probably, and then I remembered I already started that. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Won't that? All right. Well, anyway, yeah, it's a new week, new day. How have you guys been? I'll start with you, Rabbit. How has your week been?
my week has been long, so long. It's like a desert of time rushing through. But I figured out the next game for my channel that I'm gonna play because I'm gonna start doing a poll every time I finish a long form game, going, which of these five games do you want me to play? And I gotta.
Which one was that? I saw the poll. There was one on there that I voted. Which one was it?
That's a good question. I don't know which one you voted for specifically, but on the poll, there was the Bug Fables.
He's gonna date the episode. Oh God!
I know, right? I'm dating the episode right now. We're gonna have dinner. A little bit of spaghetti might be in order.
Oh no! Here comes
On
the
walks on
wine.
the beach. How would you
All
react
the wine.
on this? My immersion. I'm just kidding.
My immersion.
Man, I didn't.
Oh, wait,
get
that's
a
what I
vote
voted.
on that.
This is
Rabbit, I voted Little Kitty Big City.
that was it. That was.
Why do I not get to vote? It's too late.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too late.
I don't know where it is.
Oh, YouTube.
It's on my YouTube channel. And
Oh, it's too late for me then.
By the way,
okay, it takes for
Bye.
okay. I don't know if it's just me, but I have
What's
YouTube
up?
Premium, and my God, the sheer length of time it takes to load any page these days is ridiculous. I don't even have an ad blocker on. I don't understand
about it.
this. Oh no,
Look.
I'm saying this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit.
it is. And all I'll say is that I've actually played Dustin and Elijah Tale. That was actually a really good game.
Oh yeah,
A long time ago. That's a
I
really
played-
good game.
I played Dustin Elijah Tale and Lemma on one of my previous channels, but I'm bringing it. I want to bring it back, and because I did enjoy both of those games. The other options were Bug Fables and Everlasting Sapling, and Yakuza 0. But right
Okay.
now, Little Kitty, Big City, longest. 71% of people want me to play that, so it's like perfect.
Actually, 63%.
62% now. It just updated. It did just update. It's now 62%. Yep, there it is. So it's perfect. It's perfect, you know? But that's my week.
Know where this is.
Okay.
It's on
Awesome.
the channel under the posts section.
Oh.
Yeah.
Community.
All right. so-
there.
all right. Cool. Glad to hear it, Rabbit. By the way, guys, we all are content creators. Yeah, I'll be linking like I did last episode, or the last episode that came out. I'll be putting our tags and stuff in the description if you want to check us out. Anyway, how have you been? How's your week?
I ate 3 pounds of cheese sticks this week.
Mark, how have you been, man?
There are so many questions
Art.
loaded behind that statement.
Art, please, please, Art. I'm begging. I don't want to dive into that. I really don't.
Well, now it was pretty simple. Like I kind of went to work and then came home like 3 days in a row where I just immediately passed out on my bed. So like I've been getting into a little bit of a routine. It's been kind of nice. But now my brain's, all of my synapses are firing at maximum capacity trying to figure out the context behind Soom's statement.
We're going back,
There's so many situations that could lead to 3 pounds of cheese consumption. I want to know what the story is here.
All
Okay.
right.
You want the story here? Okay, so I took the cheese sticks out of the freezer. I put them in the air fryer.
Oh,
18 minutes on 400. I took them out and then I ate them.
No, that just makes so many more questions. First off, cheese sticks in the freezer is not a thing I'm used to. Is that just a thing people do?
Yes.
I think he means mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, it's frozen mozzarella.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mozzarella stick.
oh.
Wait, hold on.
Ark. No,
Are you
I was
thinking
thinking
of
about.
string
I was thinking
cheese?
about. Ark. Yeah.
I was
Ark.
thinking he just took out string cheese
Yeah,
one by
exactly.
one from the
I was with
fridge
Ark.
and was just munching on them while, like, I don't know, streaming the rabbit of steel or whatever it was that he was
I
playing.
mean, I
the other
did
day.
eat some during that. That did happen.
I was very concerned for your digestive system.
No, for real.
If
I was with Ark too.
Concerned.
I was with Ark. I thought he meant. Yeah, he froze the string cheeses and then put them in the fucking air fryer. And ate
No,
that.
Here's the
like,
thing. Here's the thing. If I'm going to put string cheeses in the air fryer, I put them on a tortilla with like 5 pieces of pepperoni wrapped up.
Acceptable. That's acceptable. You didn't say tortilla. To me, you were just dumping string cheese, plastic and all,
Also,
into
can
the
you
air
do
fryer.
that? I'm saying if
Frozen.
I were to do that.
My mouth is watering, guys. This sounds so good.
I ate
God.
3 pounds of cheese
Oh my
sticks.
god.
It's simple as.
I got
Honestly,
fair. I love cheese.
I think we all do, Rabbit. I think it's like a normal thing. As you older you get, the more it's like, okay, you gotta watch out.
Older? No,
You
I
understand.
loved cheese for a long time. If it wasn't ranch dressing, it was cheese. Okay,
yes.
let's be honest.
Well, I think, well, for me, though, like, I used to not have any problem consuming dairy products, but ever since I hit, like, 26, 27, I cannot have it without upsetting my stomach now. So it's like,
You see, that's
at
me
least
with
for me.
tomatoes.
what?
Ha!
Yeah,
That's me with tomatoes, but for my entire life.
What?
Tomatoes really mess with me, like so bad.
Yo.
Oh, okay. I thought you just didn't. Okay, so it actually does mess with your, like,
Yeah,
Stomach,
like
okay.
having straight up pizza with pizza sauce. I would always feel like queasy, and but I would also like if I had instead of pizza sauce barbecue sauce, it would have been I would be fine.
Yeah. Like he's talking like shredded chicken, onions, and barbecue sauce instead of marinara. He's totally fine with that, and so is our dad. And it's I can't speak because I'm in the camp of I still think that like Alfredo sauce and macaroni is an acceptable pizza choice. Like
Yeah,
That's
macaroni
strange,
pizza
but
is just
it's not-
delicious. Okay.
I was gonna say it's strange to me, but I can see it being good.
Like if you like al dente noodles, macaroni pizza is a fire pizza.
Speaking of macaroni pizza, bro, you remember the place
Pizza Gallery and Grill.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when
He's still around.
when we first went there, because I know they got rid of this, they
Mhm.
allowed for pasta to be a topping on the pizza, and for you to go crustless, so it would come in a bowl. So you would basically have, so I would basically order a pasta bowl, but it's a pizza pasta.
That
Interesting.
place has been the house of so many vile creations that they're abominations that cannot be classified as pizza. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. They would allow dessert toppings to be added onto the pizza. instead of
imagine
being like a
this.
separate dessert pizza. You know.
Macaroni and barbecue chicken with barbecue sauce and chocolate chip crust.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
with you to the very last fucking one.
Told you, abominations, George.
Abominations
Told you.
you cannot classify as pizza.
It
Do you
did
not
not
just, like,
taste good.
want to have? You just don't want to have dessert. You want to have lunch and dessert at the same fucking time. It's like, I'm not gonna wait. I just want it all at once.
I love to experiment with food, and I will be the first to admit that's a combination that doesn't really work too well.
As they say, life is short. Eat dessert first. Start with the crust.
Oh my!
Yep.
This is why America is the way it is.
Yes.
Look, we all live
Yes,
and
it
die by
is.
the choices we make, you know?
All right. I don't know if Ark, did you finish your recap of the week, or did we divulge back? I think. Well, yeah, we divulged back to Zoom. So yeah, if you want to say anything else before we move on, well, welcome to Ark.
Gobbledyshnacks.
Gubernatorial. Okay.
Gubernatorial.
I learned I can't rig rabbit's funny poll. I don't have enough accounts. I only got it down to like 50 something %.
Oh my god.
versus like 30.
Speaking of gubernatorial, though, those who've seen Deadpool Wolverine 3, great. If you haven't seen it, I strongly urge you to go see it. Great movie.
Get it
Great
on DVD
fucking
or
movie.
streaming platforms near you, because that's
the
about the
fuck?
time that this video comes out. That's when it's gonna be out.
Can I-
Fuck, DVD? What the fuck? No, it's
Can I-
on demand. So,
Can
rather.
I
Get outta here.
spoiler it? I want to spoil
If you- I
it.
mean, it's been out. It's been out for what, a week and a half, something like that. Yeah, go ahead. I don't care. I've seen it.
As of
Wolverine
I
is
mean,
dead.
3 weeks or a month or sometime.
Oh, that's
I'm
true.
out.
That's true. But by the time this comes out, yeah, it'll be about a month or so or whatever.
Just bleep it out and put a voiceover of the actual like time. You know, sure that
Just
won't be
gonna
too
get-
hard.
Just gonna get Ryan Reynolds to narrate something over it. No, I'm just no, but yeah,
There's
go
an
ahead.
AI voice for that.
Go ahead, Sim. Go ahead and spoil. You can.
I already did. I said Wolverine is dead.
yeah,
I mean, yeah.
Again?
it's not much of a spoiler if it's gonna be just the beginning of the movie. Come on.
Did I say I
Did
was
we actually-
spoiling anything important? No.
Can we actually talk about the movie, or y'all want to just not do that?
Like,
Error either way.
I was gonna say, at the end of the day, if people don't want spoiled on a movie, they shouldn't be on the internet anymore.
That's actually true.
Warnings for those that really care about it. Skip to the next episode.
Skip to
Gubernatorial.
insert timestamp here for you not to see any spoilers on the Deadpool. Yeah, see.
Ar-
Yes, not
But,
listen to.
but Ark, Sum, you both have seen it, right?
Twice.
Movie? Okay. All right.
Twice. Dang,
I mean,
Two
I've
boy.
seen-
different friend
I've
groups.
seen it.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm with Ark. I've seen it twice. Once with me, and then once with my
Excuse me.
family. So
I'm with some here. I've
Oh.
seen it once.
okay, so once
did I
Okay,
say
my-
I saw it? Rabbit.
I was gonna say I don't think
Yeah,
you said
yeah,
it.
you did. You did. You absolutely did. I am.
I said twice. Damn, boy. I never said.
Oh, you said twice?
no to art.
Ooh. Huh?
Motherfucker.
He's responding to Ark. Yeah. All right, Sum, have you seen the movie or not?
I can't really see without my glasses.
I really do feel like I'm Wolverine and Sum is Deadpool.
Yeah.
So when's the van scene?
I'll do
I
the Honda
want
Odyssey
to be
scene.
fucking pounded into the ground like that. Damn it.
I would totally love to do the van scene with Sum. I would fucking love it. If neither of us could die, I would totally love to do that. Just give me a word. Give me one.
One gubernatorial.
Of all fucking words, Deadpool picks that one.
Hey man, you got to
No,
make
but,
the most of the opportunities given to you.
I think Chris Evans showing up was probably the funniest twist that I did not see coming, because everyone expected what's it called, it to be Captain America, but it turned out to just be Johnny Storm.
I was sitting there and I was like, it can't be Captain America, but who the fudge is
Yeah.
it?
And then you remember
Yeah.
Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
all
he
of
was
it
Johnny
comes flooding
Storm.
back.
Yeah.
It was made
honestly.
worse because of the 4 on the goddamn car as that scene
Oh
starts.
yes.
Because I saw that and I was
yeah.
like, all right, Fantastic Four
Avengers.
exists.
Yeah, it was like, oh, it's the Avengers. It's the A. Oh, wait, it's a 4, not an A. Oh.
But then
Oh.
It, okay, after they get captured, the caravan scene, like the Mad Max car scene, the Fantastic Four car that they were using.
Yeah,
I was like, holy shit.
That's the guy I was talking about.
Oh,
Pedro
that's-
Pascal?
About? I
God
thought you were talking
dang
about
it,
on the
Rabbit.
chest.
No, I was talking about on the car.
no, he's talking about the car. Yeah,
Because I saw that and I was like, oh, right, the Fantastic Four exists. And then completely blocked it out of my memory. Like, the next second.
Yep. There's also the
What-
helicarrier in the back. There were so many random references that were like, oh yeah, that movie did it happen. That did exist.
yeah. 20th Century Fox logo. Rest in peace, Fox.
That was great.
That was pretty good.
One of my favorite fourth wall breaking moments was when the TVA's outside his apartment for the first time. He's like, okay, look, I'm not new to pegging, but Disney is, okay?
That was good, yeah.
The fact that he's able to use the word pegging
See-
and Disney in the same fucking sentence is crazy to
See.
me.
I can break the fourth wall too. The proposal.
The fuck
Oh,
was that?
fuck, that was...
Wait, you think that's what I do? It's like
I'm the
Deadpool
only
actually-
blade there'll ever be. Mm.
That was also really so when I saw it with my family. My dad's a huge Blade fan and a huge X-Men fan of the Fox universes and whatever. So he didn't know any of them coming in. And then when he saw Blade, like Wesley Snipes' Blade come out, he fucking flipped his shit because that was one of his favorite movies growing up, watching Blade Trinity, and all the other stuff. So it was really a big surprise for him. Although I was really surprised to see Jennifer Garner reprise her role as Elektra. That was fucking weird. Did not expect that at all, to be quite honest.
And
But oh my god, Gambit, fucking Gambit, so good.
That was
Yeah.
great.
If he got the Cajun accent, I don't give a shit what people say. I have a few friends who are Cajun, and they've all said that yeah, his accent's spot on. It is fucking spot on.
who is your dialect coach? This is important dialogue.
We're missing some important exposition here.
I'm with Deadpool on this one. I am 100% with Deadpool on this one.
I will say,
Add
seeing it
subtitles whenever
twice
he
really did
talks.
help. I honestly, I understood so much more when I saw it the second time because I ignored everyone else. I already heard theirs. I understood them. I focused all of my brain power was focused on what he was saying. And I was like, oh, I get it. Yeah, that is kind of important.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. It really is.
Oh my god.
But subtitles would have helped so much.
Yeah,
I
really would have gone a long
I-
way.
and at the end of it all, when they're like getting all hyped up, and then Wolverine at the end, y'all are gonna fucking die. Will you read the room, please? It just kills the moment. But I feel like the entire movie, it was just Hugh Jackman trying not to break, just because so many things fucking Ryan Reynolds was doing was just like God, like the entire time was just they were just trying to make him laugh the entire time. But it was such a I think it was such a good movie. It was well executed. It was nice seeing the references to Loki, like literally a quite literal direct reference when he fucking mentions the fucking specific episode, Loki season 1, episode 5. You know,
There was another one at the very beginning when he was searching for the right Wolverine, and he's like, "Oh, in that suit, don't you fight the Hulk? I am Marvel.
Oh,
Jesus, don't you have any super? Just a pull."
yeah, I remember that one. It was a reference to Avengers 1 with Loki. But I think what I love about those multiversal travel moments, like that scene, those scenes in particular, they really like Deadpool kind of just went through all like the more popular comic like aspects of the whole universe. Like they did Apocalypse. Oh no, I'm sorry, not Apocalypse. Is it Apocalypse Wolverine? I think it is. And then they did the end the Uncanny X-Men cover with Wolverine's nailed to the X. That was really interesting. Then Old Man Logan again, and the comic accurate Wolverine was the funniest when he's like 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah, that
stick
was
the
really-
landing? Yes, you did.
Although I really wish, I really hope, or I really would like a Henry Cavill Wolverine, because even though he was in there for like 5-6 seconds, he looked pretty good as a Wolverine. To be quite honest, I think he would do really well if they gave him the chance. And the diss to DC though, he's like, "We will treat you so much better than the fucks down the street." Oh my god, just because DC kind of fucked him off and all that shit. But I think the favorite one was that one scene arc, the one you mentioned when the Hulk was there. That was actually really cool. 'Cause I think a lot of people want Wolverine and Hulk to fight on screen. That'd be really sick to see.
I mean, that was an iconic animated video as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why was Thor crying? Get an answer.
We'll find out later. Obvious.
Next time on Wolverine and Deadpool 2.
It's
Wolverine is gone.
It's when Deadpool will appear in Avengers like 6 or something like that.
And Secret Wars apparently.
Phase 17 of the MCU.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That movie is something that has a lot of memorable moments. 100%. Oh, in the end, like I've been seeing it on TikTok where Paradox is sitting there like, they've died heroes. He has risen, baby girl.
I am risen.
Fuck! And the fucking Goo Goo Dolls song play.
Yeah.
I will say though, that movie fucking
Hmm.
inspired me to try much harder in the gym. Because God, Hugh Jackman at 50 looked fucking goddamn.
I'm into
Like he
it.
looked really good. Jesus Christ. And whenever they were, they're holding onto the beams and shit, holding each other, and his shirt just rips off. And Deadpool looks
yeah.
at his chest.
Oh, he was not looking at his chest. He was looking somewhere way down south.
Yeah. But it was just like, wow, like what the fuck? I'm like, I'm a guy. It's like I'm a straight guy. And it's like, damn, that Hugh Jackman looks fucking good. God damn. But like, oh my god.
But his eyes
just-
say fucky.
Who are you calling? Your wife? Calling HR. Your
HR.
wife works in HR? Oh, and the one when he gets his MCU suit and he like gets his ass slapped like 50 times and then his nuts grow
Your
like 50
tailor
times.
is a predator. Well, man, he does a good job.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what's the topic for today?
Yeah. Hey,
Apparently
what's
it's
going on here,
Deadpool.
George?
Apparently, we've been going for
Okay,
like
all right. Yeah, look,
20
you know what?
minutes
That's
on Deadpool.
I feel like that movie deserves at least 20 minutes on our podcast. All right, fuck you guys. Such a good movie.
don't
Anyway, if you haven't seen it,
disagree.
go watch it. Go watch it. Anyway,
It
now to
deserves
the
a
topic
full
at hand.
hour, in my opinion. But
And
Yeah,
time. Hey guys, welcome back. We're done. He spoiled the entire movie basically. So
Yeah.
You know, you didn't miss much.
Personally, I
Uh-huh.
liked that one funny reference.
Oh, yeah, me too.
yeah,
me
the
too.
one funny reference with the person at the place. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
In that one location, yeah, I remember that.
yeah.
It really was
the
the
shovel?
greatest show.
It really was a show. My favorite part was when Deadpool said it's Deadpool in time and he Deadpooled all over the place. Best moment.
That actually did happen though. Facts.
Yeah, it did.
True.
It did factually happen.
Okay, all right. So the topic for today is conspiracy theories. Now I need you guys
Oh,
to just
no.
each of y'all get a couple minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes, and
Can we
explain
talk
to me
about-
what is the. Let me fucking finish soon.
No, I want to
Tell
talk.
me-
I want to talk about the fucking fault lines and the lightning strikes.
No, tell me what conspiracy theory that you believe to be the craziest one, but you may think may actually be true. All right, Sum, you start since you want to fucking yap.
Okay, so recently, earlier this year, there was a funny solar eclipse that happened that it followed along an amazing fault line across the United States, which happens to also be a fault line that is struck by lightning thousands of times every fucking year for some odd reason, like consistently every year. And this solar eclipse was following straight along it, and unfortunately, the conspiracy theory obviously fell through because it didn't bring about the apocalypse as much as everybody was saying it would. So I don't believe it, obviously, because well, we're here. But then again, it might be an apocalypse because I'm stuck here with George. Still,
Fuck you too, Sum.
yeah, I love you too, buddy. But no, it is an actual conspiracy theory. And then, of course, there's the one about the Dyson spheres and the stars. I forget where, but there's another civilization out in space harnessing the power of stars. These are great.
just
That,
called the
that one I
Dyson
could genuinely
spheres.
believe. What?
Just called Dyson sphere to class 5
It's
organism.
like a mega structure, right, surrounding a star
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, it's meant to
siphoning
harness the
the
energy of
power
the star. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
That's
what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
The ultimate solar panels. Think of that.
Basically,
Elon Musk's wet dream.
I
So, okay, all right. On that note, have you ever seen Treasure Planet?
Yes, great movie.
Yes.
Needs a fucking modern remake.
not once in my
On
life.
God.
Basically,
does
what you're
not.
talking about. What you're talking about is the solar sails that they used, where it was by using the power of solar radiation, which would drive, basically creating solar winds out in space, since there is like no resistance to
That's like a
surf
that's
out.
like a
in
smaller version
space.
of that, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're not all gonna be, dreadnought class ships running around needing the entire
Yeah,
Dyson
it's not
sphere.
going to be
Okay?
a structure literally designed to and when I say orbit, it's to encircle a fucking
Oh, yeah.
star.
Yeah.
Like
Your
not
entire
everything
structure
needs
has
to
a
be
star
that.
inside of it.
Yeah, it's not need to be that big of a megastructure, my guy.
No, it has to be.
You gotta have the power of the sun in your goddamn pocket, brother.
Now,
All right, calm
Dyson
down,
spheres
Octavius.
tend to fail when the star collapses finally and becomes a black
Actually,
hole.
Dyson spheres tend to fail when a
That's-
pencil gets stuck
what?
between them and the joint.
I thought it becomes like a white dwarf or some shit when it dies out. I forgot the phases of the stars. I'm not an astrologist. Leave me alone.
Do you guys remember the Dyson
I'm
Sphere
ready
vacuums though?
now.
Like unironically, Dyson Sphere vacuums. Do you remember those?
No.
The
Or they're
Dyson
like-
Oh, yeah.
vacuums?
Yeah.
Solid
yeah.
Dyson
vacuums.
spheres. Yeah. Like you could get such better range of movement because we use a sphere as the like hinge wheel point. Yay!
Hmm.
That's it. There was nothing else there. But yeah, no, the Dyson spheres and other like civilizations existing out in the world, I do believe that could exist due to
I
the
mean,
possibility of megastructures being found.
there is the whole like Fermi paradox, and the entire like notion that in the infinite, literal to our perception at least, seemingly infinite universe, that we're the only ones who had a lucky dice roll in the entire universe to be on a habitable, planet.
Yeah.
It begs the question of, well, hey, how come we don't see thousands of different life forms, maybe non-carbon based, maybe carbon based, that actually can thrive and survive, just like the extremophiles do inside of the sub zero areas in the volcanic regions. Like,
I really want to
It-
meet a silicon-based life form. Unironically,
Yeah.
that would be fucking.
Still-
just wait
Yeah.
for Japan. They'll make it. Don't worry. It's gonna.
No. Honestly, because we're carbon-based, like that is a scientific theory that like life in silicon form can't really exist because of I think it's the half-life of silicon. Not that it's radiation, but basically the amount of time silicon takes to process shit, it wouldn't be feasible possible based on our existences alone. Obviously, you can't really base it off of other stuff because well, we're the only living goddamn shit. But yeah,
Well, it's
kind of a
also
neat
that
concept.
that's a whole other can of
Yeah.
worms, in my opinion, because you
Oh,
got
no,
you get into
absolutely it
the philosophy of like, well, what do you mean alive? Because a lot of the alive stuff we currently determine is based upon our notion of being alive, right?
Yeah,
because
no,
like
that's
we're
genuinely
carbon based.
part of it too. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
if it
looking at
doesn't breathe,
carbon-based, so.
you can't consider it alive. It's like, well, okay, but what does a silicon being need to breathe? Does it need to eat?
Yeah,
I
I can't
mean-
remember what the basis of silicon things not being able to be alive was. It was something to do with the speed of something, and I don't remember. I think it was the possibility of. Yeah, I don't remember, but there was some. It was too slow to live, basically. Conceptually,
Yes, it's not. As
I don't
flexible as a
remember these
carbon-based atom.
things, but I love talking about them. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Conspiracy theories
I'm
are really
gonna.
fun to talk about just because they can be they have a sense of logic to them, but it just
Right.
so ridiculous.
It's the literal definition of shred of logic mixed with slippery slope fallacy that leads to a conclusion, sort of, kind of based on half truth.
Well, it's also very interesting that the idea of a conspiracy theory, just because of the wording involved with it, conspiracy means two or more people are planning something and enacting that plan because they conspired together. Otherwise, it's not even a conspiracy. It's just things that are happening. You know?
Right.
Like what you were talking about earlier with the silicon-based stuff. Just chemically, carbon-based life forms can survive in hotter hots and colder colds before they start to degrade. That's one of the challenges silicon-based stuff would have, is you would get frostbite and you would, die of just overheating far more frequently in far less temperate climates than the ones that we're able to survive in currently as a carbon-based life form. So that means that the planets that you would be able to, be alive on are significantly smaller in percent chance of being in existence than ours. And ours already seems to be like a infinitesimally small chance of even occurring to begin with. I think we've only found a handful of other suitable planets that would house us as humans, and all of them are light years away. So, communication non-existent. Anyway,
Okay. Yeah.
I do want to
So
pivot
Soom-
to another.
I
Oh,
was gonna say,
actually, never
Soom,
mind.
Yeah, why
What?
am I getting targeted again?
What's up, Art?
Oh no, I was gonna do a different conspiracy theory, but if you're gonna target Soom, go for it. I'm here.
No.
I'm
I
gonna
was gonna
have
say, is that pretty much it, Soom? Just that's your takes.
Hey,
First submission.
so real quick, Rabbit.
Hmm.
Would
Uh-oh.
you want to make a plan to fly up here and go to the park with me?
That sounds fun.
Is this a date?
fuck?
Are you
The
inviting
fuck
him on
just
a
happened?
date?
Okay,
What?
so now I want to express something here.
Yeah.
George, my favorite conspiracy theory is the one that Rabbit's going to fly up here and go to the park with me.
Exactly. If we're conspiring to go to the park.
The fuck just happened? Like what? Ark, this is what I deal with. Anyway, moving on. Rabbit, what is the
You think
craziest-
this is
Ark-
new to
Ark
me?
had an idea. Ark had an idea.
You think this-
Ark?
Me of all
Okay,
people
fine.
would not know this?
I wanted to give Ark the most time at the end, but okay, Ark, you go.
Oh my god, that's a mistake. Well, I mean, have you heard of the trumpets in the sky?
I've heard it.
Gimme.
I've seen videos of them, and
I've heard nothing of this. Gimme all of it now.
So
Yeah, I've heard of it, but yeah,
basically,
go ahead.
I want to say it was in 2016. I'll look up the exact time frame while I'm discussing what it is. But there was in the wilderness a group of hikers. I think they were the first ones to notice this. It was either that or a village. The village was terrified, and the hikers were just curious. Why suddenly, while they're going on a nature's hike, everything went silent, and then all they heard was what they only could describe as trumpets sounding throughout the entire forest. To me, when I listened to it, it kind of sounded more like trombones because of how deep and bassy it was. But there was like a lot of conspiracies that revolved around that. For everything from the end of times, biblical scriptures, to people talking about science experiments where governments were trying to control the weather or trying to, disrupt you doing some sort of like fracking kind of thing where they were using some sort of weird explosive or a subsonic mining device that was experimental and secretive. Like a lot of things kind of spiral of this, and there's still not really been, in my opinion, any official response towards it that is even remotely like a feasible explanation, I would say.
And this was in Alaska, right? If I remember correctly.
It was several places. It was let me look up.
Okay.
There was,
The
they
one
call,
I
oh, that's
know
what
of-
it, oh, I see. Like, so they looking this up right now from I don't know how reliable it's audiology
to bring it up. Yeah. The
yeah,
Skyquake.
they're calling it skyquakes. Yeah, so it was saying that basically meteors, coronal mass ejections, escaping gas, and collapsing land masses were the reasons of hearing these what they would call horns in the sky or sky trumpets. So it's a loud banging sound reported to originate from the sky is what a skyquake is. But like, what? Like there was no, was there any meteor explain? Like they had a object they detected that would have been the cause of it. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of conspiracy around it. They don't know exactly what. All they have is video evidence that there was these skyquakes that occurred.
Yeah, I mean, it could have just been collapsing land masses, basically a avalanche causing.
Yeah.
A
I mean,
skyquake.
some people are even saying it could have been like governments, doing some sort of like secret mining and because there was the whole thing. When was that race? Let me look up that race. There was a race to see the mantle of the Earth.
Wasn't that during the Cold War and then Russia? Was it
Yes.
Russia that continued into like the 70s, even though America had stopped like 30 years prior.
I think
Yes. So the race ended more or less definitively in Russia's like victory because we digged I think 600 feet down or something like that.
Yeah.
And they just kept going like miles and miles down into trying to get to the mantle of Earth, and they never made it. But I believe it was also while doing it, part of the reason that they stopped because that was driving a lot of innovation. They developed entire new drilling methods to keep going deeper and deeper into the earth that we still use today for excavation. But there was screams of the damned being heard, and
Neat.
they were basically what they were saying is that there was like some like movement under the or in the crust or directly near the end of the crust was like causing the pipe that they were using to keep the cylindrical hole going it was like banging off of it, creating this haunting like resonance sound, which sounded like screams of the damned. It was fascinating. I've got like 10 more if you want me to keep going, but I do want to give Rabbit a chance before I steal them all.
No, I mean, you
Yeah.
can keep going as long as you want. Rabbit gave his position to you, Ark. So
Oh yeah,
Oh.
one. For one.
For one.
one.
Wait.
Well,
Rabbit's out. So Ark, go again. Keep going.
Okay. Bye.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, Rabbit.
All right. Anyway,
All
Rabbit.
right.
All right. So if you're done, that's okay. We
Yeah,
can go
yeah.
to Rabbit. Okay.
Yeah.
Rabbit, what's your craziest conspiracy theory that you believe to be true,
That I believe
could be
to
true.
be true. Okay.
or
what-
could be true
could
that
be
has evidence that could be? Yeah.
Airlines.
So mine is probably a lot more widespread in terms of people on the internet believing it, but bots everywhere to promote everything, talking to each other, making sure that they are promoting and dispromoting whatever that they deem is proper and important. The ones on social media, that's dead. It's all dead. Social media is no longer an actual thing. It's the dead internet theory. Mwah.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
So
sounds a
which
lot
one
like
of
the
us
dead
brought up
internet
Deadpool
theory.
and Wolverine?
I did.
Bot.
Yeah. Very true. Yeah.
George 2 bot. Got it.
George
2 bot,
George,
yeah.
George 2B. Wait, that's
George
an actual
2
character.
dead internet
George
theory.
I was gonna
So
say, yeah, no,
bad.
that one had back it up, buddy.
We're gonna get copyright strikes because of Rabbit.
But yeah, that's,
No.
it's a conspiracy theory that I find very fascinating and holds a lot of potential to be true. Is it fully true? No, I absolutely don't think it's fully true. But is there a lot of truth to be held with it? Yeah, obviously, because there's going to be people that want to promote their own stuff, and it makes sense. Well, what's the most fast way to try and promote something? Well, cheat. Make a bot that ends up doing what you want, then duplicate it, create multiple accounts for said bot, and then let it go ham. And if it's never caught, then why bother trying to get rid of it? But a lot more people are getting on board with the idea that there is only bots out on social media because everyone's just sick and tired of being on the platforms because of all the rhetoric that's going out there. So that they're just going, now I'm gone. I'm not going to pay attention to social media. But whenever someone does look at social media, it's just like, what are these guys talking about? It's all nonsense. It's almost like gibberish. And so they just go, they're bots. They got to be bots. And so the dead internet theory is really prevalent now.
Interesting.
Is it though?
I thought we were all staying quiet until Rabbit went insane there.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
The theory.
I'm sorry. I didn't get that drift.
The theory is actually very prevalent, but the actuality of it all, there's a couple of ideas that could be or could not be true. Are there bots on social media and stuff? Yeah, absolutely. That's been proven 100%. Is it?
Yeah, assumes one of them.
What?
See?
What are we saying?
Exactly.
Oh, were we
see?
talking?
What are we
How long have I been here?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. But yeah, is it actually true? I mean, is it, or rather, is it as widespread as people try to make it out to be, as a conspiracy of the large organizations trying to fill in the spaces of the internet? I don't know. I don't think so. Does it hold some water? Yeah, but I don't think it's actual, like, malicious things, you know?
Rabbit, what if the prevalence of the theory is the friends we made along the way? And that's no
Bots.
theory.
A friend theory.
Now that's just a theory.
A friend theory.
A friend theory could be easily explained away as anything that gets explained as, what if it's this that's the friends we made along the way? And it's like, that's just a theory. A friend theory.
And now people know
And-
why I don't like MatPat and what he has started.
And then they find out the theory was proven false.
Yep.
But
There are no friends. Friends don't exist, by the way. They're just a figment of your imagination.
yeah.
That means that I'm the greatest nightmare known to man.
You are
Were
from
you-
the abyss.
Bot.
All right, so let's hold on.
Bot.
Okay.
Bot.
Speaking of the abyss, let's talk real facts here. Area 51.
Orale.
Isn't relevant to anything that is conspiratorial. It's all Area 52, you fuckers.
I thought it was
That's
51
the
and a
entire
half.
conspiracy.
I know.
That's- Cave M. Have you ever heard of the Cave M story?
I thought it was Area 50. No, I'm just kidding. I've heard of Cave M.
Nope.
It's
Yes.
been a while.
Fuck is Cave M? Oh,
Cave M
I want to listen
is-
to this.
Cave M is the story of a hiker out in the I think it's Nevada region.
Nevada.
Who he was out and just exploring, I guess you could say. He was looking for, I don't remember exactly what he was looking for. It's been a while since I was talking about this or even looking this up, but there was a cave that he went into and disappeared. And all of the people he would post to, like he would post on YouTube, they were concerned for his health because he hadn't posted in a while. And believe this is the one where he ended up coming back crazy. Is this the one that, yeah, he was the one who came back crazy, talking about underground, like, secret society of lizards, and how there was the supernatural, like, alien that was just mind flaring everybody down there. And everyone's like, what are you talking about? So then he made the rest of his life dedicated to finding this mysterious Cave M that he apparently had all of this experience in. And then one day he just disappeared and no one heard from him again.
Okay, so in late 2014, these words were posted to a YouTube video titled "Son of an Area 51 Technician."
Ah, yes.
The man behind
Kenny.
the screen was Las Vegas resident and avid hiker Kenny Veach,
Yes.
using the screen name Snakebite McGee. Not McGee, MG.
MG.
Yeah,
MG, yeah.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to him, and at the time, his comment would set in motion a series of events that would lead to one of Nevada's most puzzling urban legends. So the post in question here is, this ain't nothing. I am a long-distance hiker. One time during one of my hikes out in the Nellis Air Force Base, I found a hidden cave. The entrance to the cave was shaped like a perfect capital M. I always enter every cave I find, but as I began to enter this particular cave, my whole body began to vibrate. The closer I got to the cave entrance, the worse the vibrating became. Suddenly, I became very scared and hightailed it out of there. That was one of the strangest things that ever happened to me. And so things just apparently spiraled out from that, huh?
Yeah. Basically, he just eventually went missing one day. That's all I really remember about it. But there was a big conspiracy because he was talking about don't go back there because there was like a whole there's creepypastas that were also made out of it that I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what was actually a part of his story and what was just some random dude making things up on the internet because shocker, apparently they do that. I know, it's crazy. But
Crazy.
yeah, there's don't you start.
Well, here's the link to the article if you wanted to refresh yourself.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people have been trying to find the M cave or whatever the thing he mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just
people
can't
have-
see it. They can't find it.
Yeah, people just can't they can't figure out.
yeah.
Obviously,
where
it's
it's at.
because of all the vibrations. It covered up the cave entrance due to an avalanche, causing a skyquake that trumpeted across the world.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, Grandpa, take your medicine.
I have
We'll
another
take
one,
care
by
of
the way.
terrible skyquakes for you. Don't worry.
I've got a whole. I don't know why I have all these stored, but I've got another one ready to go. If everyone
Yeah,
else,
go for it.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
go
yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah,
We
I'm
just-
for
I
it.
want to give Suman Rabbit a chance though. I don't want to
No,
take it.
Do you
fuck
think
those
I
two.
actually have any
Ark,
conspiracy theories?
Ark, you are the
Oh
guest
my
here.
God.
I'll prioritize you over these two.
Why
little
is
pricks, so
it-
you go for it?
Why is it that when I'm the guest, we start talking about conspiracy theories? I've got a conspiracy theory right here. What is this about?
This is a topic I didn't quite accept. So I'm
I'm gonna be honest here. It can't be a conspiracy theory if it was only George involved. I'm sorry. It requires
Oh,
two or more.
right.
true.
Look. The way I pick a
Uh-huh.
winner though is the one who presents me with the most interesting conspiracy theory, and that's no theory.
Ah, for someone who
Right, when
hates
you-
Matt Pat, it's an odd conspiracy that you seem to use his quotes a lot. Hmm.
This the freaking God, he's like everywhere. God, dude, on Reddit, on YouTube, freaking comment everywhere.
Hey,
Everyone
so-
knows this stupid phrase.
this. Oh God, I got one for you. Matt Pat went off of all the theories just to make his name more well known. That is a conspiracy that he had with the rest of his team. Is that okay? I'm gonna step down now, and so my name's gonna be a lot bigger as I'm gonna go everywhere. And so the conspiracy is he's everywhere now. And that was his plan from the very beginning. That's why he was retiring. It wasn't to step back and let other people continue the show so that he had more time for himself. It was so that he could just spread his name everywhere as a quote-unquote internet death.
I mean, conspiracy theory. Matt Pat's just dead. They were Weekend
Been
at
dead for a
Bernie
while.
hang him the whole time. Like you know his cameo in that FNAF movie? Nah, that wasn't that was three dudes with a fucking, puppet
It was a
strings
deep
attached
fake.
to him.
It was a deep.
No,
it
not
was a
even that.
guy-
No, 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 no.
It was a guy that they recorded that looked very similar, but then they deep faked Matt Pat's actual face on there.
True.
I like how he
Weekend
said he
at-
retired, and within literally 2 months he pops up on a Mr. Beast video. It's like, oh, okay.
Well, that's why.
And when he gets
No,
and then when he gets out, he's like, I'm back to retire. It's like, what?
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, I was testing the waters. I'm good. I don't really. want to do this.
yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna go on to this next one, and just because this is one
Go
that
for it.
I've said a couple times, but it's the most interesting to me because it seems to be the most plausible one.
Okay.
There's a lot of people who say this is fake, but there's also people who are in this line of work who have also confirmed that they tell this story. Now, whether this is just a boogeyman story or if there's an actual reason behind this, I don't know. But if you ever go to a forest park and you find a pile or a set of stairs leading to nowhere, do not go up them.
How?
That's the entire conspiracy story. If you go to a forest park, there's several creepypastas about this, which I know are they reference. They say they're fictional, right? But a lot of people took it and ran with it, right? They say if you go up these set of stairs, anything can happen, from you entering a parallel universe to you entering another dimension to you just eviscerating on the spot. There's nothing but like horror story after horror story of people who have found a random set of stairs in the woods that don't go anywhere. And
Vanish.
if you go up them, something finds you and you will not make it back from the forest.
Which forest we talking about?
All forests. Literally, it's been reported in not just one, but several forests across the world that people have found random stairs just in the woods leading to nothing. And it's like, why? But why are these here? Who made these? Where are they leading to? Was there some sort of planned development thing and then they found a Bigfoot that just squashed them into little tiny bitty piles of meat? Or was there just, people who got bored and they're like, let's just make some stairs because it's funny? Well, why are they there? Who made them? Oh, these
Have
are
I-
just...
Have I ever told you about my dad?
No,
I don't think you've talked.
Where
about
is this
your dad.
going?
Well, he had this weird obsession when I was younger with building a staircase in our woods. Unironically, there was no reason
We
for him to
solved
build
it!
this goddamn staircase.
Conspiracy solved. It was
There you go.
Sub's dad all along.
And it's just
He's
he
going
goes,
from
He's
forest
definitely
to
been along the
forest,
way.
making random
he built
staircases.
half the staircase and then stops.
So he just makes random calls. You just hear one of his calls saying, "Yeah, put the lumber over in the Amazon area. I'll be over in about a week or two to just build a bit more of that the staircase. Don't worry, we got everything solved here. It's gonna be good."
Ark,
I remember
just got
him having
debunked.
some actual reason for wanting to
Real
build it,
time.
but he got real weird with it, only finished it halfway, and then there's like half a framework for a staircase still out there.
All right, so
Yeah,
I need,
or
I
it
need your
was.
coordinates to that staircase because I want to walk up to it. Because if what Ark said is true,
At this point, it is rotten through, and you are not walking up that thing.
fuck. Damn it.
The
It
portal.
has
Yeah,
I'd love
but-
to go to a.
Many
Love to go to a-
years.
I would love to go to a parallel universe. That'd be sick.
I mean,
Can't
there's
be
no telling
surprised,
what parallel
motherfucker.
universe you would go to, though. Like,
You could
you
get
could just end up in the exact same universe, but like, Ryan Reynolds' name is now Ryan Mayo, and that's the only difference.
that's like the idea that
Shout out
every
to
time you
Ryan
turn
Mayo, by the way.
around, you end up in
My
a different
favorite
universe.
Deadpool.
Like there is also the one that every time you turn around, you're in a different world.
Yeah, that is
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
interesting one. Or every time you sneeze, that's actually you like shifting through the fabric of reality.
Your consciousness shifting because you fucking died.
Yep.
Or everything you look at isn't really is everything that's spawned in. Everything behind you is is just gone because you can't hold that processing
Wait.
power. So when you go and look around, then it all renders back in almost instantaneously.
Wasn't
That
the
just
Ma-
sounds like
the
a RAM
movie that-
issue.
Hold on, wasn't the Mandela Effect movie based on that theory? Which sounds insane because it's the Mandela
Is it
Effect
the
is a name,
Epstein
but
or
the
Epstein
movie-
bears?
You mean the Bernstein or the Bernstein?
No, no, no.
My favorite book reading growing up was the Epstein Bears. Yep, the Epstein Bears. That's
Hey,
exactly
what are you guys
what I
talking about?
remember.
Oh God, I'm in a new reality.
Shout out to.
We're gonna have to bleep that one out. I'm sorry.
Shout
Oh,
out to
God,
Art
the
bringing
hot
up
dog.
No, I'm leaving that in there. Fuck you, Art.
No, no, no. YouTube can. I don't think YouTube can allow that one still.
No,
Is
no,
that still
we're
banned
doing
on
it.
YouTube?
We're doing it. We're doing it. If we
Oh
get
God, I
banned-
got that
Oh,
podcast canceled to my first day. Ah, no.
Man, my
that
favorite
is-
book growing up was reading the Epstein Bears. That's the favorite book.
That is the most
Epstein,
crazy-
it's signed. Thank you very much.
That's the craziest combination of conspiracy theories.
I don't think
I've
it's a
never
conspiracy
heard-
theory, bro.
They're
Ark,
both kind of conspiracy.
It is now.
in of themselves.
Ark, what kind of fucking universe are you in, bro? What book were you reading, man?
Oh man, I'm so glad not to be in that one anymore. Let me tell you that.
It'd be really funny if we go back in time and we just see Rabbit reading a Berenstein book and Ark somehow has an Epstein Bear book. It's like, what the fuck?
Yo, what happened? Oh my god! I
like Ark's telling the truth.
read some of the Berenstein or whatever it is pronounced it.
I have some of those
Yeah.
books in my closet right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The Scholastic book. There were Scholastic books, like the Magic
Advanced
School Bus
reading.
was.
Straight belts, everyone.
A lot
That's
of
a-
Scholastic
oh my
books, to
God.
be fair.
Have you ever heard of a USO?
Who?
I know the stock ticker is US oil, but I don't know what USO is.
And I
well, have you ever heard of a
submerged
UFO?
object.
Yes! Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Some's got it.
I should play that some.
Basically, yeah, we gotta do Subnautica. We know this already. And moving
Oh.
on, we there's an entire like conspiracy theory about the reasons we have not explored our oceans as much as we've tried to go out into space. And a lot of it has to deal with the fact that there's a lot of points in the ocean that can't be monitored by like there used to be a lot of UFO sightings ever since the Roswell incident in was it New Mexico, Nevada, somewhere around there.
It's a lot more well accepted to report UFOs now. Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, but it's also one of those, more modern takes of like, it's like the whole issues with ghosts. Like, we have cameras everywhere now. Why is it that the only time we ever see them is on these like 144p like N64 level cameras? Like, it's kind of like we should have video evidence all over the place. Why don't we? And then when we do have video evidence, it's sort of like, well, yeah, but that could have easily been faked. Why? Because it's so high quality. okay. It's the same thing with like UFOs. UFOs were like all over the place. So then people started making, well, I mean, conspiracy theories, right? Like probably since the beginning a lot of it was faked as well. I don't know, that's for proof to kind of dictate in that sense. But where's a place where you're going to have less visibility? Out in the middle of the freaking ocean. And then suddenly we were getting a lot more reports of USOs, which are basically just UFOs that go underwater, causing unexplained lights in the middle of a lake, unexplained like beams of like what they thought were headlights of an airplane, suddenly dive bombing into the ocean, like one after the other, like several, not just one, but like one after the other, and then they just disappeared entirely. And so people are like, oh, don't worry, that's just like the military making an underwater base or something. Well, it's like, well, excuse me?
Just debunk a conspiracy theory, and that'll always solve the problem, and everyone will.
Oh, yes.
The easiest
Yeah.
way to debunk a conspiracy theory is to give an even crazier conspiracy theory.
Exactly. Distractions. Now we're talking.
Misdirection.
Nonsense.
Gaslighting.
What's that?
Well, nonsense. You know.
Suddenly I understand why this is George's topic.
Because conspiracy theories and all in itself are basically just gaslighting. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean,
More
you
conspiracy
gaslight
theories,
yourself
gaslighting.
too.
Yeah,
It's when you
Gaslighting's
have a
not
question.
thing, dude.
you're
Stop
right.
making
my
up these
fault.
funny
Electric
words.
lighting. My bad.
He's got to be eco-friendly. Yeah, I mean, I got
Candle
a
lighting.
rabbit
Here
here.
you go.
Inhale that smog.
That hurt. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a bottle of water.
What the? See, that's what the
Wah,
conspiracy theory
wah.
does. Gets you. It gets you, bro.
There's another conspiracy theory out there. Have you ever seen a side-by-side map comparison of Bigfoot sightings and people who own furry costumes? Scarily similar.
Also, there's a conspiracy theory right now that Rabbit wasn't really choking. That's an FBI agent choke holding him right now.
Ah, I see they finally made it out of the van.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too close to the sun, Icarus. Too close to the sun. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. No, but I mean, the reason I picked this topic is because I know everyone always loves to talk about it. Doesn't matter like where you are, who you are.
Oh, yeah.
Conspiracy theory is one of those things that just everyone can come together and just talk about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love conspiracy theories.
I mean, we haven't even gotten to the more like mainstream ones of like MK Ultra or
Yeah.
any of the psychotic or supernatural ones of like people with telekinetic powers and psionic powers and crap like that.
Yep.
Well, I
that have
mean,
been
he asked for
experiments of
crazy, not
ghosts.
standard.
Yeah,
I know.
Well, I mean, those are
That's
crazy
why I
too,
led
but-
with the Skyquakes.
Exactly. But with that note, I think that's all the time we have. We're hitting that 1 hour mark. So again, thank you, Ark, for being our special guest. Now
Pleasure.
my duty is to select a winner.
And it's gonna be somebody who's still inside the V's.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what the
I
worst part
wanted-
is? There it is.
What's up?
Hi. I was gonna say the worst part is Ark can't just come back in.
What's really funny is I want to
Anything for
select
the-
Ark, but I know I can't because he's a special guest.
Do it
I mean,
anyway.
yeah.
Who fucking cares?
No,
for the rules?
You know what?
No.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I think Ark was the best one because he had a lot of.
No,
cool
no,
conspiracy
no,
theories.
no.
He had so many conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I'm on board with this.
Oh God, I would have thrown if I knew this was gonna happen.
All right, Ark, winner speech. Go ahead.
Winter speech. I don't even know why I'm here. I don't know what happened, but I guess this just shows that if you don't believe, then anything can happen.
And that's no theory.
Oh God, shut it! Gotta ruin everything.
All right, Rabbit, Zoom, loser speeches. Rabbit, go first.
Look, I'm just glad that Sam and I aren't at each other's throats to be the winner or the loser on this one, and we
Throats.
Yeah, at each other's throats. Yeah, exactly. And it's not that we conspired to make the guest the winner this time, but you never know. Maybe we did.
Maybe, just maybe, he did. Zoom, loser speech.
So I've got 2 more pounds of cheese sticks in the freezer.
Oh my
I think I'm gonna go
God.
eat them and cry myself to sleep. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you guys, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are Infinite Nonsense. Like I said, I'll list our socials and stuff in the description. And until next time, you guys take care. Be safe. We'll see you then. Bye, everybody.